Pramod, come. சொல்லுங்க பொறுமையா பண்ணலாம். Republic.
ICRISAT, DRDO, Mithani and IIT are a few of such institutions she visited. She created awareness about the hand washing, physical distance and mask wearing among the people in campaign mode. As she is a doctor, she herself started and offered telemedicine services. Her novel idea of providing bike ambulances helps primitive tribal groups transport sick patients during medical emergencies. Whilst visiting schools, she noticed that many students were coming without having their breakfast. As a doctor, she observed that this was severely hampering their learning abilities. A solution was explored for it and evolved Raj Bhavan Annam. Through this, the students of Raj Bhavan School have been provided a nutritious breakfast in coordination with Satya Sai Seva Samiti. This facility has also been made available to the laborers working in Raj Bhavan. Through the Raj Bhavan kitchen, she filled the empty stomachs of orphans and helpless migrant laborers during the lockdown. Dr. Tamilisai is not only a caring mother but also a good orator. She is the one who captivates the audience with her enthralling speeches, created 1-minute long motivational videos that inspire youth and others. She created them in Telugu, Tamil and English languages. For the students, as Dr. Tamilisai is a very well educated person, she knows the importance of education and carried out many activities for the students. During the lockdown, a program called Connect Chancellor was launched to further enhance the mental stability of the students and to engage them in their studies. As a part of this, all the university students were given the opportunity to participate in essay, story and poetry writing competitions in 4 languages. Online and cash prizes and certificates were distributed to the outstanding performers. An innovative program called Chancellor Connects Alumni has been developed by her to connect alumni to their respective alma maters, thereby creating a platform to help the universities. She held several review meetings to assess the strengths and weaknesses of all 14 state universities and developed a blueprint for their improvement. The national education policy was widely publicized through organizing conferences, workshops and seminars. She urged businesses and individuals to donate laptops and tablets in order to bridge the digital divide and provide online education to low-income students who cannot afford electronic devices. Hundreds of laptops and tablets were distributed to poor and needy students. Inspired by the Atmanirbhar Bharat concept of Honorable Prime Minister Narendra Modi ji, she organized a training and skills development program for women of Raj Bhavan Parivar to become entrepreneurs. With this, the women are now earning Rs 25,000 per month through self-employment. Breaking the shackles of protocols, she went to the house of Disha, a veterinarian who had been brutally gang raped and murdered, and consoled her parents. She launched paperless e-office administration and converted Raj Bhavan into a paperless office now. Through this, even though she is in Puducherry, she is resolving the files of Telangana as soon as they are submitted to her. Apart from providing outstanding leadership to the Telangana Soldier Welfare Board, she also provided improved facilities and benefits to the retired soldiers, thus paying due respect to the sacrifices of the soldiers. She herself received the mortal remains of Colonel Santosh Babu and the other martyred soldiers who were martyred while protecting our country and paid homage. International Disability Day celebrations were held for the welfare of the disabled. Wheelchairs, walkers, battery-powered tricycles and hearing aids were distributed. With the help of IRCS and other NGOs, She distributed food, essentials, clothes, and medicine to all the migrants of Tamil Nadu and the sister of Telangana,
I, Dr. Tamilisai Soundarajan,
our beloved governor. Mingling with ordinary people is not that easy for the people holding gubernatorial posts. That is possible only with Dr. Tamilisai Soundarajan. She as a doctor handled the twins at the time of delivery. Similarly, she is now handling the twin duties of being governor of Telangana and Puducherry with ease. It can be either a coincidence or God's choice that her birthday and the formation of Telangana state happened on the same date, that is, June 2nd. For the first time in Raj Bhavan's history, she heralded a slew of unexpected revolutionary changes and works that will have a long-term impact. Some of these include the Raj Bhavan is now a full-fledged Praja Bhavan, and the governor personally met over 50,000 common people. She set up a suggestion cum grievance box and is directly going through the complaints received and taking steps to resolve them. Not only the common people, even the MLAs and MLC level leaders are using this suggestion cum grievance box to register their complaints and bringing them to the notice of the governor. She is even providing financial assistance to the deserved petitioners. She is an ideal woman with a strong bond with traditions. She became the first governor in history to go to the tribal Kumbh Mela, Sammakka Saralamma fair, and have a darshan of the nymphs. Under her stewardship, Raj Bhavan is credited with bringing not only constitutional activities but also festive art. For the first time in the history of Raj Bhavan, the Batukamma and Bonalu festivals, which are the true reflections of Telangana culture, were celebrated along with the common people with great pomp and gaiety. She created a very useful Red Cross app for people to find availability of blood in nearby blood banks. She facilitated the conduct of blood donation camps and made available blood to many people in emergencies. The Honorable President of India launched this app and appreciated the efforts of Dr. Tamilisai. During COVID times, as people are not coming forward to voluntarily donate blood, she made a special appeal to soldiers, police, and other uninformed service personnel to come forward to donate blood and organized blood donation camps to help children and patients with thalassemia during this crisis. Even in the difficult times of COVID-19, the governor visited the COVID wards in government hospitals without any fear. This act instilled confidence in the patients to win against this pandemic. She felicitated the plasma donors by tying the Rakhis on their wrists on the eve of Rakhi festival and thus ushered a new trend. Through the Bharat Sevashrama Sangh and the Indian Red Cross Society, she provided relief materials to the flood and heavy rain victims in various parts of Nirmal district. She took several steps with the help of the Red Cross and other NGOs to protect the tribal people who are living in the remote, inaccessible villages from the pandemic of COVID-19. She started the Gaushala in Raj Bhavan by upholding Indian traditional spirit and culture. She visited Bodagudam in Bhupalpalli district to get first-hand knowledge of the tribal way of life and their problems. She thought in the direction of what she could do for their welfare. From these thoughts, the idea for an initiative titled Prevention of Nutritional Deficits and Comprehensive Development Plan for the Primitive Tribal Groups was born. She has adopted 6 villages belonging to the Kolam tribe. The Konda Reddy's tribe and the Chenchu tribe have been adopted under this initiative. She developed a firm plan in the association with NIN, ESICMC, IRCS, CLPL and state special universities for the comprehensive development of primitive tribal groups in those adopted villages. She got vaccinated amidst tribals to dispel vaccine hesitancy among tribals and people in rural areas. She interacted with the Kondareddy tribes of Pusukunta village via video conference and took action on the issues they raised in that video conference. She traveled 25 kilometers through the dense Nallamalla forests to reach Appapur Chenchupenta and made history as the first governor to solve their problems by visiting a Chenchupenta. She listened to all of them patiently and made plans for resolving their problems. She also distributed Rajshri types of poultry chicks which lay more eggs to prevent malnutrition among the primitive tribal groups. Sickle cell anemia and thalassemia are the most prevalent diseases among the tribals of Bhadrachalam region. She got camps conducted by the Red Cross to identify the people suffering from these diseases. She honored 75 people who served the common people during the COVID times in the 75th Indian Independence Day celebrations as a part of Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav. She got the calendar printed in Goan script and enhanced their self-esteem further. Gussadi dancer and Padma Shri recipient Sri Kankaraj was honored. Dr. Tamilisai sanctioned Rs 1.4 crore from her discretionary grants for the creation of infrastructure in 6 adopted PTG villages. She sanctioned Rs 20 lakhs to build a 20-bed ward at the IRCS Blood Bank in Bhadrachalam for the children suffering from thalassemia. She also sanctioned Rs 10 lakhs each to AIMS BB Nagar and TB Society of Telangana for research studies on fluoride-affected pregnant women and the dreaded disease of TB. The Honorable President of India, impressed with the steps taken
காலம் கருதி நான் தொடர்ந்து ஆசை தம்பி அவர்கள் வாங்க. சரி, அதான் நான் ஒரு மெட்ராஸ் ஜேர்னலிஸ்ட் யூனியனுடைய தலைவர் திரு சங்கர் அவர்கள், நியூஸ் தமிழ் 24 தமிழ் எடிட்டர் தினேஷ் அவர்கள், டைம்ஸ் ஆஃப் இந்தியா பத்மினி, நீங்களும் வாங்க. பிரமோத், ப்ளீஸ் கம். இந்தியா டுடேனுடைய டைம்ஸ் நோ ஷில்பா இங்கே இருந்தாங்க, இருக்காங்களா? இல்லை, சரி. திரு குபேந்திரன் அவர்கள், நான் வேறு யார் பெயராவது நான் விடுபட்டிருந்தால் தயவு செய்து என்னிடம் தகவல் சொல்லவும். பழனியப்பன், பரக்கத் பழனியப்பன், தினத்தந்தி மூத்த செய்தியாளர் பாலசுப்ரமணியம் அவர்கள், ரங்கா, யாரையும் விட்டுருந்தா சொல்லுங்க. சரியா? ரைட். திரு கார்த்திகை செல்வன் அவர்களையும் வருக என வரவேற்கிறோம். இப்பொழுது நடிகர் திலகம் சிவாஜி கணேசன் அவர்களுடைய மகன் திரு ராம்குமார் அவர்கள் இப்பொழுது புத்தகத்தை மரியாதைக்குரிய மேதகு ஆளுநர் பெற்றுக்கொள்வார். சரி, முதலில் அது கொடுங்க. முதலில் அந்த நீங்கள் தான் ரிலீஸ் பண்ணுறீங்க, ஃபஸ்ட்டு ரிலீஸ் பண்ணுங்க. தமிழகத்தினுடைய பத்திரிகை உலகிலே ஒரு மிக சிறந்த புரட்சியை ஏற்படுத்தி கொண்டிருக்கும் நம் அனைவருக்கும் அறிமுகமான திரு நக்கீரன் கோபால் அவர்கள் இப்பொழுது புத்தகத்தை பெற்றுக்கொள்வார். திரு குபேந்திரன் அவர்கள், நான் வேறு யார் பெயராவது நான் விடுபட்டிருந்தால் தயவு செய்து என்னிடம் தகவல் சொல்லவும். பழனியப்பன், பரக்கத் பழனியப்பன், நந்தகோபால் அவர்கள், துரை கருணா அவர்கள், ஈவேரா அவர்கள், பொறுமையா இருப்பான். ஒன்றும் போட்டோகிராஃபர்ஸ் எடுத்துட்டீங்கன்னா கொஞ்சம் உங்க டைம் எடுத்துங்க, ஒன்றும் இஷ்யூ. ஒரு மெட்ராஸ் ஜேர்னலிஸ்ட் யூனியனுடைய தலைவர் திரு சங்கர் அவர்கள், நியூஸ் தமிழ் 24 தமிழ் எடிட்டர் தினேஷ் அவர்கள், ஜெயா தொலைக்காட்சியினுடைய திருமலை அவர்கள், குமுதம்.com சந்திரசேகர், வேறு யாராவது தொலைக்காட்சி அல்லது பத்திரிகைகளுடைய நிருபர்கள் யாரேனும் வந்திருந்து விடுபட்டிருந்தால் தயவு செய்து சொல்லலாம். கவிஞர் திரு துக்ளக் ரமேஷ் அவர்கள், திரு சோ ராமஸ்